Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia, a federal constitutional monarchy. It consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea into 2 regions, Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo's East Malaysia. Peninsular Malaysia shares a land and maritime border with Thailand and maritime borders with Singapore, Vietnam, and Indonesia. East Malaysia shares land borders with Brunei and Indonesia, as well as a maritime border with the Philippines and Vietnam. Kuala Lumpur is the national capital, the country's largest city, and the seat of the legislative branch of the federal government. Putrajaya is the administrative center, which represents the seat of both the executive branch, the cabinet, federal ministries, and federal agencies, and the judicial branch of the federal government. With a population of over 34 million, the country is the world's 42nd most populous country. Malaysia is tropical and is one of 17 megadiverse countries. It is home to numerous endemic species. Tanjung Piai in the Malaysian state of Johor is the southernmost point of continental Eurasia. The country has its origins in the Malay kingdoms, which from the 18th century on became subject to the British Empire, along with the British Straits Settlements Protectorate. During World War II, British Malaya, along with other nearby British and American colonies, was occupied by the Empire of Japan. Following 3 years of occupation, Peninsular Malaysia was briefly unified as the Malayan Union in 1946 until 1948, when it was restructured as the Federation of Malaya. The country achieved independence on 31 August 1957. On 16th September 1963, independent Malaya united with the then British Crown colonies of North Borneo, Sarawak, and Singapore to become Malaysia. In August 1965, Singapore was expelled from the Federation and became a separate, independent country. The country is multi-ethnic and multicultural, which has a significant effect on its politics. About half the population is ethnically Malay, with minorities of Chinese, Indians, and indigenous peoples. The official language is Malaysian Malay, a standard form of the Malay language. English remains an active second language. While recognizing Islam as the official religion, the Constitution grants freedom of religion to non-Muslims. The government is modeled on the Westminster parliamentary system, and the legal system is based on common law. The head of state is an elected monarch, chosen from among the 9 state sultans every 5 years. The head of government is the prime minister. The country's economy has traditionally been driven by its natural resources, but is expanding into commerce, tourism, and medical tourism. The country has a newly industrialized market economy, which is relatively open and state-oriented. The country is a founding member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, the East Asia Summit, EAS, and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN.